I'm home. Anyone there? Oh, there you are. Did you not leave your room at all today? Oh, so you just spent the entire day playing. No, of course not. I'm not angry. Why would I be? You have nothing else to do, so I would expect you to enjoy your time. I quite enjoy that you're like this. I know that it might sound a little bit mean, but what I mean, I'll tell you in a little bit, alright? Firstly, tell me, how was your day? Alright. You sure did spend all of your time on that game. What even is it about? You sure like to spend all of your time on it, so it must be really good, isn't it? Well, if I'm free, then I'll be happy to play with you. Maybe in a few days, alright? But you will have to guide me through it, because I'm not the best at this sort of thing. Oh, so sweet. How was my day? Well, today was quite eventful. A lot happened, I'll be honest. How do I put this into words? Well, you did mention that, when I kidnapped you, that no one would be looking for you per se. Well, I did see a couple missing posters, and I didn't think too much about it, but I saw some of your relatives handing them out, and I'm not sure what idea they got. But as I was, working, like I always do, they had the audacity to approach me and start berating me with questions because apparently I was the last person to see you. They think I killed you, but I mean, why would I do that? I'd rather hurt myself than ever dare to hurt you. You mentioned that you didn't like them, but I guess they didn't get that, thought into their little pea brains. Well, after the accusations, I decided to just play dumb. I mean, what else could I do? But even with that, they didn't believe me in the slightest. They knew that I had some sort of connection to you, but they never stopped to think that I would have been just as innocent as everyone else. Of course, I am guilty of taking you away from everyone that you knew and loved, but I think that I did it for the better good for you. From what I see, you seem to really enjoy it here, and you also have access to the internet, but you've never once, ever tried to call out for help, which I'm really glad for. And of course I trust you alone at home. At the beginning I had to really restrict everything, just in fear that you might be tricking me, but after a while I'm glad that I found out that you didn't want to leave exactly. I'm really happy about that. Well, what happened to them? I guess I'll try to put it in the least brutal possible way. No, I did not get caught, but I did discard them. You don't have to worry. nothing is going to take you away from me, I promise. I was really, careful with everything, I can promise you that. I just made it seem that it was their own fault of what the outcome led to. I'll just say that I might have instigated a little accident. Of course, it looks all natural because, well, no one expected anyone to tamper with anything. Just a little fall down the stairs. And the other one tried to help, but unfortunately they fell down the balcony. You have to be careful around stairs, alright? I would not want that to happen to you as well. But I'm sure that you'll be fine. Oh, you're so cute. Of course, I would never, hate that you don't ask for help. I'm really glad that you decide to stay with me, even if it was me bringing you here by force. But you wanted this from the beginning. I'm glad that I made your fantasy come true. Well, aside from all of that nuisance that came to my work day, I think that the day was pretty alright in my opinion. I just had some food and then, well, did a couple doodles of you, and now I'm here. It wasn't too hard, just a little bit too time-consuming. I'm sorry about that. I wanted to come home a little bit earlier, but unfortunately that could not have been done. I had to get rid of some evidence here and there, and I realized something before I left work. Oh, what's that? I forgot to get rid of some things from your room at the beginning when I first took you away. And my guess is because of that, a lot of people had suspicions that it was me, even though I was let go as the primary suspect in the beginning. The police doesn't think that I took you away. I had no reason to. I was just connected to you in some way. But they shouldn't have thought anything about it, but apparently your family thought otherwise. They have the audacity to ignore you for most of your life, only for when you disappear, then they start giving a shit, don't they? It's quite funny to think about, isn't it? Don't worry, I'll always be with you. I won't ever leave you or ignore you. Anything that you ever want, I can provide it for you if I can. And if I can't, then I'll try to, well, get as close as possible to the goal. Either way, I want to know, are you happy here? No, I mean, I know that I'm at work here and there, and I wish that I had enough money so I didn't have to go to work so I could spend all my time with you. I just want to know if being alone most of the time and not going out, does that make you, well, happy? I mean, I don't exactly let you go out ever, no matter how many times you try to convince me for here and there. So I just don't want you to hate me for that. Alright, I see. I'm glad that you don't hold that against me. I'm glad that you understand. It was really a good idea to pick a shut-in as my darling. Well, because of the fact that you're a shut-in, I don't have to worry about anything. I don't have to worry about you wanting to leave or wanting to go out. And even if you want to go out from time to time, it's only for wanting to buy into new games or going to a convention or something like that. I don't know. So, but I do try to provide everything that you do want to get. I know that you're missing out on a lot of opportunities outside, but here you won't have to worry about anything. Financial stability, grades, I don't know, judgmental opinions of everybody that you know. No one will ever judge you here. I know I'm the only one here. And you? Hey, you're not allowed to judge yourself either. Aw, come here. Aw, you're so sweet. So adorable. Well, that was kind of what I meant at the beginning. I did say that I was going to tell you later, and I did. This is what I mean. Yeah. I find it quite fascinating that you don't want to leave your room in the slightest. Well, you've spent the entire day playing games and all. I hope that you can let me be a little selfish and what do I want? Well, I just want you to, spend a little time in my arms, if you don't mind. Oh, I'm glad. Come here. It's not that hard to move. Come on, chop. Get up. You don't want to pick... You don't want me to pick you up, Alright, come on. Sit down. Or lay down, I don't care. There. Are you comfortable? Okay, I'm glad. Also, if you're feeling hungry, I can order some food. I know that I don't think I bought enough groceries since, kind of ran out of some ingredients. I know I could order groceries at this hour, but I don't think that most supermarkets are going to be open. And the 24/7 stores are just, expensive. Alright, tell me what you want to get, and I'll order it for you, alright? Alright, okay, do you want any drinks with that? Alright, I can add that. Well, alright, I just placed the order. It's gonna take a while. It's going to arrive in an hour. I hope that you don't mind. If you're really hungry, then I can probably make something small and see if that satiates your hunger until, the food arrives. Though, do remember to not make too much noise when the food does arrive. I just want to make things go as smoothly as possible. I know that you don't talk that much and you want to stay in your room all day, but I just wanted to remind you, just in case. I don't want, everything that we have built go downhill, you know? I just am really cautious of this sort of thing. I know for a year I didn't let you even go near windows without them being closed. Or with blinds, you know what I mean. It's a little scary that if somebody saw you through the window and they recognized you, then I could not keep you. I can't ever think of the thought of losing you. You're absolutely precious to me. Everything about you is fascinating to me. I don't know what I would do without you. You're so perfect in my eyes. Whatever you do, whatever you say, it's like a gospel to me. I know that's a weird way of describing things, but I can't help but feel that way. I'm glad that you didn't hate me when I did decide to take you away from everything that you knew. You struggled so much. You deserved so much better. I could not stay behind and watch you suffer. So I had to do something. And this was the only thing that I could think of. this was the only thing that I could think of how to make you happy, even if you would hate me at the beginning, but slowly and surely we would build up, well, some sort of tolerance and relationship. And in the end, we got married. Even if it was, well, not official. I can't exactly get legally married to you yet. I wish I could, but people are still looking for you, and even if I do decide to try to change your name or give you a new identity, it's not going to go well. So the only thing that I can do now is with this little unofficial marriage. Only the two of us living in a tiny home. All comfortable. Though, now that I'm thinking about it, we could move to another country and start our life anew. That sounds like a good idea, though. It has to be a country that no one would actually think of ever searching for you. So I can give you a new identity. And no one would ever recognize you and all that. The name of your case is not that, well, documented, so it should be fine. And now that some of your family members have gotten rid of, you won't have to worry about it. I hope that you can give me some time to gather up the funds to move somewhere else. And then we can live happily ever after. Not that I'm saying that we're not living happily ever after. I'm just saying that if we do decide to move away, I hope that we don't find any trouble there either. There is trouble here and there here, but that's only because it's a big city, so I wouldn't blame anyone for that. It's easy to find this case, especially with so many people speaking about it. So I guess there's nothing I can do about that. Well, I should stop talking about it. I'm really sorry. Alright. I'll keep comforting you. You're so soft. I like spending time like this with you. It's really nice. It's very comforting. I hope that you also feel that way. Nothing's wrong, I just don't know what to say. Do you want me to just whisper praises in your ear or something? I can do that if you want. You're so beautiful, you know that? Absolutely stunning in my eyes. I don't know what I would do if I lost you. You're impeccable, perfect. Every other word to describe how amazing you are. You're getting tired. That's fine. You can close your eyes if you really need to. I'll wake you up when the food is here. Such a sweet person came into my life. I'm so glad that I met you. Thank you for blessing me with your presence. I'm really happy with that. Your presence is intoxicating. I can't help it. Whenever I think about you, my head starts to spin, and I always need you by my side. It sounds a little bit psychotic. I know You fell asleep. Sweet dreams.